Alright, welcome back guys to Sil-Q and our adventure into the depths of Angband with Barim, the Dwarf. I left this playthrough for a couple of days now to play a little bit, other characters, maybe get a little better at the game. And on another character at the depth of 800 feet, we are at 600 here by the way. On 800 I also encountered Delthar, Balrog of Terror. And the other character was much easier because I had like plus 19 to attack, attacking twice, high crit chance, and I had plus 20 evasion, so it wasn't a problem, to say the least, on the other character. But on this one, might be problematic, especially that we've got this shadow just next to us. So I already made a mistake and went up one tile. I wasn't supposed to. I guess I was playing kind of fast. Yeah, I think so, because I think this is probably the last room of the. Yeah. Oops. What just happened? Wow, man. And it tells you something, you know. It tells you something. You need to be very careful with this game, especially having a break. Because I usually play this game on mobile, actually, and this playthrough obviously is on PC. So I went into the map and I wanted to scroll the map with the right key, and instead it exited the map and hit the shadow, actually making this easier for us because we managed to slay the shadow. That was a complete accident, guys, but fortunate one. Let's see the rolls. Yeah, nice roll, and you managed to kill it in one hit there. Obviously, the shadows don't have much HP, and mediocre rolls, but still managed to get the job done. That was fortunate. I was worried about the shadow not being there because they can hit, ignoring armor, of course. So now I feel a little better about this situation. Happy little accident, as Bob Ross would say. But yeah, this Delthar is pretty quick. I think, although I might be. Let's read it again. This Rauko is normally found already. He may attempt to terrify. Alright, I need to have a look if if I resist fear. He can produce outer darkness. Okay, I think we covered there. Vulnerable to cold. Well, we cannot deal cold damage, unfortunately. Resist fire. No, that's not an issue. He cannot be frightened. He can burn. So we would love to have some resistances. I think I have a dwarven mask. So that would be a little bit of fire res. I might chuck a potion of resistance as well if we have a couple. Can disarm. Yeah, that's an issue, you know, because we are relying on this axe, I think. Well, we have Orcrist, so we can swap to Orcrist if we have to. A pretty large health pool, decent defense, 14 will, so probably resist all of our attempts to use stuff on him. Staffs, I mean. And what's our will? Only 9, yeah, so I don't think there's any merit in using staffs against him. Let's see our equipment real quick. Alright, we've got Amateur Accuracy, Topazera Protection, a Ruby Amulet of Haunted Dreams, Haunted Dreams? Isn't that a bad effect? Oh, drove rage to your level. I don't think we want to be wearing this, do we? Probably not. What other amulets we have? Amulet of Grace and this unidentified golden amulet. Okay. Well, the Barlog doesn't drain any stats, so... But Grace might be useful, just to have a little bit better Song of Staunching, thanks to the Grace. We've got this Pearl Ring of free action, but the dragon doesn't impede our... the Barlog doesn't impede our action, I don't think, in any mean. Yes, I think we'll have to rely a little bit on our consumables in this fight. So I was thinking about it, and I thought that maybe first thing that I'm gonna do is to use Potion of Quickness, which we have 5 of them, so we can spare one for sure. And then later, maybe this Elemental Resistance Potion. Yeah, because we do have the mask, right? Yeah, we got the Dwarf mask. Too bad we don't have any better rings or anything. We didn't find much in that regard on this playthrough, unfortunately. Does the Orcris provide any resistances? Let me have a quick look. No. Improves perception, slays orcs and trolls. So that won't help us much. Well, we can always... I think we will be drinking Potion of Constitution. We've got 4 of them. Maybe a Potion of Strength, and well, we'll see how the fight goes. So yeah. Is this guy quick or not? I already forgot. No, doesn't seem that he's quick. So it will take 3 turns to get to us. I think first turn, I think we can retreat a little bit, you know, so that we got at a better position, because there's this ogre, sorry, the giant over there, and there might be more monsters behind Delta that we don't see at the moment. So if we go to the south a couple of tiles, then we can basically guarantee that we only fight Delthar. So let's do that first. So I'll go once and twice. Alright, so Delthar presumably is coming towards us still. And now I think I will begin with Potion of Quickness. So Quaff, Potion of Quickness. Alright, so we're fast. And now I will drink Potion of Constitution. Oh no, I will wear this amulet first, because Potion of Constitution will have its duration, and I want to drink it as late as possible to prolong its duration into the fight. So let's wear the Amulet of Grace. There's Gorchout. Alright, so we've got 1 or maybe a couple of turns. Let's drink, let's sing Staunching. Now let's quaff Constitution. Okay, I don't think he, because of our quickness, he had a chance to hit us yet. No. Okay, so that's good. That's good. That's all we want to do now. Well, either we boost our strength, or we just go to town. I think I will begin the fight, see what's gonna happen, and if this guy is very problematic, then we're gonna quaff strength. Tries to disarm you, but you keep your grip. Okay, still got my battle axe. He really badly wants to disarm us. He already tried twice. But both of the times we were able to hold the grip. I think it's because our high constitution now that we've got a better roll. I guess this roll of his is against our constitution, so that's good. And we've hit it for 8, I think. Miss. hits us for 10 with his flames. He hits us, and we are enveloped in flames. Well, we could drink this potion of fire resistance. I mean elemental resistance. But let's give it a couple more turns, see what happens. Again tries to disarm us. He really wants to knock this battle axe out of our hands. We managed to hit him for 1, which is pretty weak. 3. He hits us for 0, our protection holds. 3-0. 3 nothing. Yeah, we are healing as well thanks to staunching. 0. You are terrified. Oh no. Yeah, this is what I even said that I need to check. I need to check if I'm, you know. Yeah, but we don't have any equipment to deal with that. I could have maybe put some experience into resistances, but oh well, I'm afraid now, and I don't want to run away, so I think I will quaff this Orcish Liqueur now. And thankfully we managed not to get stunned, so we can continue the fight now. We envelop in flames again, but only for 2. I think I will stop singing now because we are close to max HP thanks to this Orcish Liqueur, and we don't want to waste voice. And stopping song is free action, so let's stop singing. Maybe the voice will regenerate a little bit, so we have more healing later in the fight. We hit it for 9. That was a good hit. Yeah, so we rolled really high, 19. On the attack. He rolled also decently, 25, but we managed to score a hit. He rolled very well on his protection, but 21 on our damage roll is not too shabby as well, so 9 went through. So we're working him down. Good to see. Another hit for 6, very nice, very nice. He enveloped us in flames again, but only for 2, so that shows me that maybe it's not worth it to chug the potion of resistances. 16, alright, that was a very nice hit, although he also managed to harm us a little bit, but this 16 is very decent. Yeah, a very high damage roll there. He keeps rolling very strong on his protection, so hopefully his luck will go away at some point, but he's below half HP now, so yeah, I think I feel really good about this fight now. We are not quick anymore, so we'll see. I'm terrified again. Well, there's a reason I've got 20 of them Orcish Liqueur potions, and again we resist stun from the potion. We are full HP now. As we predicted, this giant wants to join the fight, but we wisely moved into the corridor there. Hopefully he won't be any problem for us. A couple of non-existent, just 1. Hit for 17, very nice hit there. Oh, yeah, maybe that was the incentive to drink the potion of elemental resistance, because unfortunately the flames that he again enveloped us in destroyed our Staff of Majesty. That's pretty bad. Ay, ay, ay. Now I'm not sure if this is the right time now to drink this potion of resistances or not. Maybe it'll be wise to do that, but he is a third of his HP, and we still do have this Dwarven Mask, but it wasn't enough, the Dwarven Mask, to save this Staff of Majesty, unfortunately. But so let's just continue the fight while we still have our Constitution up. He tries to disarm us once again, but fails. Nice hit for 10. He will start running soon. Unfortunately. Well, unfortunately. Enveloped us in flames again, but I don't think anything bad happened to our gear. Hit him for 11. Nice. Well, he is on red HP, so if the next hit is still is confident, that's good. So he's not running. So if next hit is, from our part is good, we may slay him there and there. So let's hope for that. I've been stunned now because of his flames or his attack. So let's quaff a potion of clarity. Yes! And we killed him. Slain him. What does the game said? We destroyed Death Hour, Balrog of Terror. Yeah, alright. That was a very, very nice fight, man. Well, we lost, we've lost Wand of, or Staff of Majesty, unfortunately, but other than that, yeah, he tried to take our weapon from us several times, but failed each time, thankfully. So he wasted some turns trying to do that. Yeah. We also managed to resist some of his terrifying gazes or terrible cries, and managed to stay unafraid. That's good as well, wasting more of his turns. He did stun us. Wow, very nice fight, very nice fight. Let's see the last hit. Oh, he rolled very, very poorly on his evasion, and that let us crit him actually. So the last hit was a crit for 14. All right, nice one. Beautiful, beautiful. All right, let's continue then. We got 4,000 experience thanks to this encounter, so quite a lot of XP to use at this forge that awaits us there. So let's kill this giant here while we still have our constitution up. Oh, he's fleeing. Well, let him flee, and let's see what the Barlog dropped. A special short sword. Let's equip it. Let's see, maybe you will be able to identify it straight away. Yeah. Granting us another 100 XP. Short Sword Defender. It's nifty, but yeah. Our axe, Slayer of Barlogs, as I name him, will be our main weapon still. Some special gauntlets. What are our gauntlets? Kind of mediocre. So let's see what are these gauntlets then. I didn't identify yet. I don't like that they have got -2 to hit. That's pretty bad. That's why I think I will keep my old gauntlet still while I try to identify these new ones. So I need to drop this defender. Then grab my old gauntlets. There we are. And there's a bow, special bow. Well, we don't have any bow, but if it might be like an elemental resistance bow, then that'll be a great upside to carry it. So I will just carry it. Hopefully, it's a good one. Our constitution goes to normal again, but we proved victorious, man, victorious. I cannot get too cocky, because you can always lose in this game real quick. So let's turn back to the corridor and let's fight this shadow spider from the door, so we can retreat if we have to. Alrighty, the giant is still in panic mode. Any loot around here? No. Alright, let's try to end him. Got a potion of strength out of the deal, alrighty. Don't mind if I do. And what's our light situation on this character? We've got this brass lantern. Yeah, but we wanted to craft something here, right? A new lantern, I think. Like a lantern of true sight or something. Yeah, so let's go and do that, shall we? Oh yeah, and I just now remembered that there's a couple of herbs, edible herbs here. Yeah, this herb of sustenance that I wanted to eat on my way back. Let's see, where's the downstairs? Oh, the downstairs is on the other side of the dungeon. So let's actually keep this herb on the ground still. So after crafting, I'll be able to eat it. Just remind myself, what are all of those things around? I'm not sure why the look thing doesn't highlight. A bug or something. There's aspen staff. Oh, I do carry another aspen staff. Yeah, I do. Okay, no worries. There's a pearl ring of free action. We've got that already. And a piece of dark meat. Okay, also edible. No worries. But yeah, let's go and craft something. I'll actually close these doors real quick. Beautiful. And I think I will be dropping my brass lantern here. That way we don't waste fuel while crafting. So let's drop it. Famous last words, eh? Alright, and 4 uses of this forge. That's beautiful. Let's see our skills. We've got pretty decent smithing, 14. Sorry, a little sip of water. I don't normally talk that much. But I think we had this ring or amulet of grace, right? Yeah, we do. So that will boost our smithing 1 more point, I guess. So let's put that on. Oh, you already have it on. Yeah, we put it on for our fight with the Balrog there. So I guess normally we've got 3 grays, not 4. Oh well, no worries. Okay, so let's see. Oh yeah, one more thing I wanted to have a look at. It's our smithing skills. So we've got weapon and armor smith. So if you wanted to make a lantern, we'll have to go and take these skills. A jeweler or an enchanter or something. So let's have a look at our light options. We don't have any mithril, unfortunately, so Fëanorian lamp is out of the question, unfortunately. I think we did have a little bit of mithril, but we spent it on this mithril shield that we have, which was good use as well. But we can make a brass lantern of true sight. Well, we could go for brightness as well, but brightness drains our grace. But we've got herbs of restoration, so that could be an option. We have to take both jeweler and enchantment skills, though. So that's pretty heavy on the experience. 2,500, so we'll be left with 1,500. What else could we do? Let me have a look at our gear. Yeah, we're not doing that hot on jewelry itself, you know, on our ami and rings. So we could craft a couple of rings for elemental protection and such. Not sure what this bow is yet. Is there any chance of us crafting better axe if we get the enchanter. A battle axe of final rest would be nice. Oh, we can have a axe branded with flame. Unusually well balanced misses are rerolled. Oh, that's quite nice. But nothing too, you know, brilliant over there, I don't think. And here, got 6. Yeah, we won't be able to make any better. With just regular stats. Or we could make it a slightly heavier, but yeah. What about the rings and ammies? Yeah, we could. That'll be a nice Emmy of Constitution, but I don't think we will have enough XP for that. No, not a chance. Oh, we're still missing some, unfortunately. Vigilant Eye is also good. Or we can go for last chances and just be, you know, extra safe, which I might do actually. Or we can craft both. And just wear the Vigilant Eye, and when we get into a very, very sketchy situation that there's no way out, we can put on last chances real quick. You know. And ring-wise, well, I have resistance to fire, so I probably want to craft this Ring of Warmth to have resistance to cold, you know. What does accuracy +2 look like? Oops. $15. So that is in our grasp if we want it. Interesting choices. Yeah, but I will go for the brass lantern of brightness, I think, because it will help us greatly, you know, against invisible creatures. And if we pick up the amulet of perception with keen senses, would be even better. But I need to have a look if we already got keen senses or not. Yeah, we already got keen senses, so it doesn't help us that much. No. But yeah, let's start with this brass lantern. So let's go to abilities, smithing, and let's take both jeweler and enchanter. Yeah, pretty heavy on the experience, but I really want this on this light because we also carry, if I remember correctly, this shadow cloak that I really like, and this lantern of brightness will grant us slightly bigger light radius as well, so that will help. So let's go and craft a light source, brass lantern. Let's enchant it with brightness. Perfect. So It burns brightly, increasing your relic radius by additional square. That's good. Any numbers we can tweak? No. Alrighty, Blaster Lantern of Brightness, here we go. Alrighty, we dropped it somewhere. There it is. Okay. It's on the floor to the south. Perfect. Let's actually, because I'm worried that with this chasm all around, we'll start, when we overflow our equipment, it will all go into the chasm. That will be horrible. So I will drop a couple of pieces of gear here, so that the craft go automatically to my equipment. So let's drop this. Oh, we have a golden amulet of constitution. Oh, yeah, the golden amulet that was unidentified. It actually identified as a golden amulet of constitution. Oh, that's interesting. +0, unfortunately, but it does sustain our constitution. You know, whenever we fight vampires or something, we've got that covered, but I don't think we'll be keeping that, to be honest with you. Let's drop something else as well. Let's drop this Aspen Staff. And let's drop this Ruby Amulet of Haunted Dreams. And let's continue crafting. So now I think I'll go for this Army of Last Chances. Oh no, yeah, we've drained our grace. I forgot. I probably should have crafted this brass lantern last, you know. But we can always eat the restoration if we need to. And last chances is, thankfully, it's 13. Oh, we'll be eating the herb of restoration anyway, so no worries. No numbers to tweak. So let's craft it to be extra safe, I guess, on this playthrough as it is recorded. There we go. Obsidian Amulet of Last Chances. Yeah, I won't be crafting this Vigilant Eye army because, yeah, we've got Keen Sense already. So let's craft this better Ring of Accuracy. Let's think about it. Well, like 20 we don't need. Venom's End I don't, well, could be useful, but at the same time it's pretty common. And also we can get protection from poison as a skill or on other piece of gear, so I don't think it's super necessary. Bogly's Vanguard is pretty good because it sustains strength, provides resistance to stunning, so it's good, but at the same time, same thing, very common. Cover this now, free action we've got. Yeah, we would be crafting Warmth, that's for sure. Frost, well, having this Dwarven Mask not as necessary. We obviously cannot afford Dexterity, Strength, Protection we already got. Evasion, it's also good. Arid Loin, well, does provide resistance to fear and confusion, which is good, yeah. But we've got a lot of this Orcish Liquor to protect us against fear. And Secrets, nifty, but not necessary. So yeah, I think I'll go with Warmth. We cannot enchant it further, unfortunately. No numbers to tweak. Yeah, so let's go. Have some cold protection now. And the last craft, I will craft this Ring of Accuracy. And I'll boost it once. But for that, I need 15. So for that, I need to eat this Herb of Restoration to have my grace back to 4 again. And now I'll have to pump our smithing once again. For that. There we are. Smithing, sorry. I keep saying smiting for some reason. Yeah. And let's craft this ring then. Accuracy. Numbers, attack bonus. Perfect. Alrighty. My work is interrupted by a giant. Alright. So now all my lanterns are on the ground. So what I'm gonna do is move. I hope I have enough movement to do that. I don't think I do, but let's see. Let's go to here. Pick up this. Do I have time to pick it up? I think I don't have time to pick it up. I have go into my lantern, my regular lantern first. Oh, he threw a boulder at me. No worries there, mate. And I think the lantern provides enough light being on the floor, so I think I can just hit him. Yeah, it's all good, man. It's all good. Oh, he's fleeing now. Okay. So let him flee, and I will continue my crafting. He keeps interrupting me all the time. Unfortunately, because he is moving very, very annoying. Well, let's close this door. Maybe that will help. He's back now. What a pesky little mob, eh? Can you die, please? I need to chase him and try to kill him. Yeah, but I don't have my lantern on me. Maybe now he won't get back to us. I copied my work. Perfect. Alrighty. So we use all charges of the forge. Let's grab our lantern of brightness. Let's wear it. Now let's fuel it with this lantern. Perfect. And now let's see what we can equip. I think I want to. Yeah, I will continue to have this amulet of grace equipped, and I will swap into the amulet of last chances if we need to. Now I want to have this ring of accuracy equipped all times, and we can get rid of the less ring of accuracy now. Then I will keep this ring of warmth in my inventory and swap if necessary, and I will wear this army of protection still. Okay, alright, and the short bow proved to be a short bow of radiance. So let's have a quick look at it. It fires shining arrows. Also doesn't give us any passive bonuses, unfortunately, but it might help us still. I'm not sure how shooting radiant arrows work in this game. If it lights the room, if you, for example, shoot across the room. I'm not sure. I'll have to test that. Hello, Harry. Yeah, not too bad, not too bad. Getting back into this Naugrim Dwarf playthrough. I'll hopefully be able to win with this guy. Went heavy into protection on this build, so yeah, enjoying it. Alright, this army of constitution +0, I think we can leave on the ground. This brass lantern is 0 turns. We've got this aspen staff which we've been carrying. It's already been tried. It might be still good, so I think I'll carry it. Oh yeah, and we've got this army of haunted dreams. I'm not sure how good it is. It grants us the ability to see invisible creatures, yeah. Some draws raids to our level. Yeah, I think I'll leave it on the ground. We've got this new lantern of brightness now, so that will help us see invisible creatures by itself. So, yeah. I think we are all done here now. Leaving behind this, and there's this other aspen stuff that I already used before. I think I'll leave it behind as well. Alright, and now finally we can eat all this stuff that we left behind. So this piece of dark bread, and there's this herb of sustenance there as well. Oh, now you're trapped, mate. Oh, he dropped the used stuff. Man, even more things to carry. Well, to be honest with you, Harry, I kind of don't mind at all how it looks. I think it looks great with all this the tile set that Microcosm created. I think it looks very nice. You know, he did really good job. You know, if only all of them roguelikes have had tile sets like this, you know, I'll probably play more of them. Because I don't mind the all ASCII, you know, text-based experience. You know, I can play them, but at the same time, why not play this, right? Plus, this game is brilliant as well, so I'm very happy. You know. All right, let's see. Let's test this stuff from the ground. Maybe it will identify itself. Yeah, so it's the stuff of self-knowledge. That's good. So we've got some plus strength, plus grace. Yeah, our army provides us with grace draining resistance. It says we are resisted to cold and fire, but we don't have our onyx ring of warmth equipped. So I wonder, from where do we get this resistance to cold again? That's curious. It's a free game, Harry. Another good thing about these roguelikes is that they are always free. So, yeah, I think there is. If you just Google Sil-Q 1.5.0, you will find I think you'll find straight away a place you can download it for free with the tile set already there. Because Microcosm, the creator of the tile set, and Quirk, who is the creator of the game itself, I think they cooperated, you know, and Quirk incorporated the tile set straight into the new release. So, yeah, have fun, man. Oh yeah, I play a lot of roguelikes mostly, you know, so I plan to play some Sword of the Stars, The Pit. Also very underrated roguelike. I like to play that as well. What else? You know, mostly old school games on this channel. So yeah, good to have you, my friend. I won't be taking this type of self-knowledge. We already know what we've got here, but where do I get this resistance to cold from? That's curious. Oh yeah, these new gauntlets that I picked from the Barlog that we slew, I think, of Ladros. Yeah, let's examine them. Yeah, provides resistance to cold. Nice. So yeah, I think this is worth keeping, even though it causes us to have a penalty of -1 to attack. I think they are worth wearing because of this resistance, and I don't feel too bad for having crafted this ring of warmth, because you know, double resistance is better than single resistance, right? So we are extra protected by cold. For the future, and there's plenty of cold worms, cold dragons, cold battle rocks, you know, so it will all prove meaningful at the end. All right, let's continue. Let's get closer to the downstairs. I'm Polish, actually. Yeah. Where are you from, my mate? Yeah, let's eat this herb of sustenance that we've left behind. Now is the time. We ain't going back here. Alright, so we are as full as we can be. That's perfect. Don't have to care about food for some time. And we still have the 7 pieces of dark bread, so we actually might be set for food for until the late game, that's for sure. Alright, I can see the downstairs to the southeast there. And I want to quickly check what this horn is. Oh, and the look highlight is back somehow, good. Is a Horn of Terror? This Horn of Terror actually might be good now, because we've lost the Staff of Majesty. The Balrog fire consumed it. So I'll actually go ahead and try to pick it up. Plus, our will is not that fantastic, you know, only 10. Boosted a little bit by this Amulet of Grace that we are wearing. So, you know, it's not fantastic. So the Staff of Majesty wouldn't be as useful. And I'm not sure... The Horn of Terror also bases its rolls on will, I think. But, you know, you can use it. I use it without any limits. So let's see what we can drop. Besides streaming? Yeah, I've got my whole life, you know. Streaming is just a distraction. It's just a hobby, you know. And I don't stream very often or regularly or anything like that. So it's just something I do for pleasure, you know. All right, so what we can drop now? Yeah, I can drop these old gauntlets we used to have equipped, because we did identify the new ones to be protection from cold. So I don't need the old ones now, so I can safely drop them and carry this Horn of Terror instead. And yeah, let's go down and let's have another look at Glend that we will be leaving behind. The great sword that dropped from this unique Nan the Giant that we fought. That was a really good fight in a previous episode. It increases your strength by 1. Sustains your strength. Yeah. On another playthrough, I would use it probably. Very nice. But not on this one. I want my mithril shield. Alrighty. Let's go down then. 650, here we go. Oh, you've got something for me? What would that be? Yeah, you can share it. Yeah, I don't have any. You can do whatever you want, man. Alright, so we spawned to the left of the map, in the western part. So let's go to the west still, explore what's left to the west, and then we will move to the east. Oh, darkness straight away. So even though we do have this Lantern of Brightness and we have keen senses and all, we still cannot pierce through the darkness of some of them enemies, you know. It's probably because of this Cloak of Shadows that we have. Let's drop the Cloak of Shadows real quick. Let's see if this will help us a little bit. Seeing what the fall is. Yeah. So now after dropping the Cloak of Shadows, we can see that it's a creeping horror. Oh, you're an artist. All right. What kind of art do you do? So the creeping horror, from what I can remember, is pretty scary because of the corrode ability that it has. You can see very accurate with that as well. Plus 18, and can corrode your items. Fortunately, most of our items are magic right now, so I'm not sure if the magical items can be corroded or not. Let's have a look at the Dwarven Mask though, because on the last playthrough of mine I got my Dwarven Mask corroded. So I don't think the Dwarven Mask itself is resistant because it's not magical. Although it does protect you from fire, it's not magical, yeah. So The creeping shadow could corrode the mask. He could corrode our greaves. It could. I don't think is a mithril shield protected from. Yeah, it says it cannot be harmed by the elements. I guess corrosion is also an element of sort. Yeah, man. Put the link in the chat after the stream. I'll check it out. Yeah, for sure, man. All right. What was the? It probably don't have much HP. Oh, it's kind of healthy as well. 14 D4. It's kind of a big pool of health, to be honest with you. Well, we managed to see it, so we already got 140 experience because we saw it. So I could try to fight it and get more. Although I'm a little scared about the corrosion, you know. So it might be more prudent to just leave it behind and just escape. Oh yeah. Well, let's give it a go, eh? Alright, so we hit it pretty hard. And the horror claws us. Did cover us in acid, unfortunately, but it went for our mithril shield, fortunately, so it's unaffected. So that's good. But you can see it can prove pretty scary. If it shows our dwarven mask, that the acid fell on the dwarven mask, it will be already damaged. I do have Discord, yeah. It's the same name as my channel name, I believe. So you can find me on Discord. Yeah, it's I think Chambles_RNG, or might be without the underscore. So it might be Chambles RNG. You will know because my profile picture is the same as here on Twitch. So yeah, you can contact me over there, and I'll get back to you. Alright, let's continue fighting with this thing. Oops, there's a werewolf coming from the east, but werewolves are generally not a threat for my high protection, so I don't mind. I just want to slay this creeping horror before it can corrode any of my stuff. Another hit for 14. The creeping horror let a terrible cry. It wanted to scare us. Is this something that I overlooked? It may attempt to terrify. Yeah, I oversaw that. So, well, we've got a lot of orcish liquor though, so I think we've covered with that. Let's try to finish it off. There we go. Okay, that was good. A lot of juicy experience, and we managed to protect our gear. This shadow spider can blind us. Well, we've got true sight potions, I think. Yeah, we've got 2. So let's focus on the spider first, because I don't think this werewolf can do anything to us. Yeah, and they both flee now after I dealt 2 big hits to the spider. Let's pick up and wear our shadow cloak again. Sure thing, man. Yeah, no problem. Thank you. Yeah, I'll get on Discord after this stream and I'll accept your invite. Not a problem, man. Okay, the werewolf is coming back, so let's see. Yeah, it wants to die. So, yeah. Okay, let's continue exploring here. There's some griefs here. -2 1d2, nothing to write home about. This werewolf doesn't know what to do. Oh, there was a Rauko I saw briefly. Yeah, this Sul-Rauko. This is the wind Balrog. Yeah, a wind spirit. Yeah, not very dangerous. There's an archer there. A couple of cat warriors in front. What's this? This is the Esterling archer. Yeah, Estonian spy. Okay. And these cats, I need to be really, really careful. They're asleep now, but we won't be getting close. We ain't got any stealth on this character. But these guys, they can swap places with you. And we don't have anything that we will be able to prevent that, unfortunately. We don't have any, like, boots that will prevent that. We could go and invest in this. I think there's a skill that lets you hold firm. But it's in this, you can exchange places back, which I don't really know if it works on cats. So yeah, we need to be really careful because if they exchange places with us a couple of times and put us into the middle of a group of monsters, then we can be a real pickle real quick. Yeah, sure thing, man. Not a problem. Not a problem. Yeah. All right, and this is the cold Balrog that I was talking about. Yeah, it could hit the freeze. So we can swap for the Ring of Warmth fighting him. Yeah, and I can go down a couple of protection for that and leave my accuracy as it is. Let's let it get closer and let's try to kill it. These cats don't want to get into the corridor. There is more stuff coming from the east. Well, there's only a couple of them, so I guess... Oh, you see? Here, immediately switch places with me. Getting me closer to his body, so now I'm surrounded. But I've got a whirlwind, so that will help as well. Ooh, there's arrows of Doriath. Alright, so these arrows are... wolf slaying arrows, I think? Slay wolves and spiders. Okay. Well, we've got -1 archery, so I don't think we'll be using them much, but we can try. Maybe a lucky shot, you never know. Alright, let's play some more music real quick. I need to download some music so I don't have to play it on YouTube, but I'm lazy. This Rauko... Oh, there's another one. Okay. I was about to switch back my rings, but there's another Rauko. And now we can do that. So I put Ring of Protection back. Yeah, there's always a little bit of gear switching in this game. Stuff understanding. Alright. Anything left to identify? Yes. Finally we can identify this Aspen stuff we've been carrying for a long time. Aspen Staff of Summoning. Aspen Summoning. I don't remember where Summoning was. Summons monster to the stairs. Okay. So if you're bold enough, you can farm a little bit monsters that spawn near the exit. So you know what? Actually, for fun, let's drop this potion of warmth for a sec. Let's get this Staff of Understanding. Let's go to the stairs and let's see what it will do for us. More of these pesky werewolves. Let's close these doors first, though. Is there another door here? No. Alright, so let's use it. Staff of Summoning. Oh, didn't summon? strange. I need to be on the stairs. Huh. Maybe it only works on downstairs? Or I need to be further away? Doesn't seem to work at all. Or maybe my will is not big enough. Maybe it's probably also affected by will, which in our case it's very low. Oh, there we go. I was closer to the stairs now, but not on the stairs. So maybe the more will you've got, the further away from the stairs you can be. Well, let's use it again, close to the stairs. Nothing. And a werewolf. Well, not much experience, but better than nothing, I guess. Let's pick up this ring of warmth. There's a kite shield, but our mithril shield is great. Well, man, I love having 2 tiles of vision. We would have 3, but this shadow cloak prevents that. Nice, another potion of constitution there. Alrighty, so that's the west. Let's go to the east now. There's an herb, healing herb. Okay, always good to pick up that. We've stepped on the trap of blindness, but I want to use the potion of true sight for that. There's no monsters in the near vicinity, so I'll just wait it out. Yeah, and I'll have to now think what to invest my XP from now on. Our evasion is pretty bad, you know, +8 on 650 feet is pretty bad. But at the same time, yeah, we have this juicy protection, so that's kind of keeps the monsters in check for now, but I guess we would like to have it a little higher still, because even though we have such a high protection, we are not protected by against critical hits. The lower is our evasion, the more critically hit we can be. So I guess I'll pump my evasion a little bit. Potion of quickness, very good. We'll go through this door first, actually. A shovel. We have a shovel, right? No, we don't. Oh yeah, I remember now. We were relying on this stuff of freedom instead. I'm not sure if it's a better choice, to be honest, because the Staff of Freedom, yeah, we can use all the charges and we'll be left without anything, you know. And with the shovel, at least we will be always able to clear rubble. Especially now, we're gonna start encountering a lot of these battle rocks that do earthquakes, you know, and then they create rubble all around you. So yeah, I think I will drop the Staff of Freedom and pick up the shovel. We also have the Staff of Understanding we can drop. That's good to have, you know. We might find a piece of gear that we want to identify. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Drop the Staff of Freedom. We're not using stuff that much, you know. Oh, and I see you've got a Horn of Thunder. I don't recall picking it up. Maybe I done that on another episode. Stuns our enemies. Okay. Got a shovel now. Another of them creeping horrors. It is slow, so we can just leave it be. And I think this is what I'm gonna do. I don't want to risk getting my my equipment corroded. Oh, it does follow us, unfortunately. Well, hopefully not for long. Looks like it's still following us. Looks like this is some kind of a vault. Another creeping shadow. Or maybe it went from that room over here. That's quite intelligent, eh? It did cover us in acid, unfortunately. But I'm not sure if it managed to destroy any of our gear. Hopefully not. Herb of Rage, always good. Opens doors just behind us, so it's following us still. Well, to be honest with you, let's just be smart about it and let's drop the gear that we don't want to risk. So these greaves, this dwarven mask. Oh, and now I'm dropping the gear and a completely different enemy emerges. Cave troll. This game, man. Where did you get from, my friend? Well, let's equip all of that again, I guess. Let's fight him. Does Orcrist slays it? I think so. I kinda assume that Orcrist only works on orcs, but I think it also works on trolls, yeah. So let's swap to Orcrist. Yeah, much better. Well, hopefully the troll blocked the line of vision from the creeping horror and it won't follow us anymore. We'll see that real quick. Something let out a terrible cry and terrified us. So yeah, I guess I got my answer straight away. It's still on our backs. So yeah, let's again drop the stuff we don't want damaged. So it's greaves. Drop the mask. And drop... I think that's it. And a halberd. And I'll lose a lot of protection doing that. Might not be very wise after all. Yeah, I forgot about the halberd. It's a main source of our protection. Oh man. Let's quaff the orcish liquor to get rid of the fear. There's the creeping shadow. Does its attack go around protection? Let's see. No. So me dropping the halberd will only make it more. Not dropping the halberd will only make it more vulnerable to corrode. Maybe I just pick up the greaves. That way, instead of the halberd, there's a chance that the greaves get corroded. Come here, come here. Okay, well, let's fight it. Covered in acid. Yeah. And the serpent breathed fire on me through the freaking horror. So now I risk having my items destroyed to the serpent as well as the creeping horror. Man, that's bad. Covered in acid again. And we cannot for the life of us damage it. Miss, miss. 14. Covered in acid again. Oh boy, and now it disappeared. So now I've got a huge penalty against it. If it's covered in darkness, I think my rolls are halved. Well, let's drop this Cloak of Shadows then. What else can I do? To reveal it again, hopefully. Yep. It's almost dead. Alright, it went for the acid, went for the mithril shield again. So we are unaffected, luckily. Yeah, we've slain it. And another one is coming. Man! So there were two after all. And a cat. And now the cat will want to switch positions with us, and we will lose access to the shadow cloak that is beneath us. And the it's probably the worst enemy that could come, you know, with this. Man, I love this game. And now imagine there's like 3 or 4 more cats behind him, and every one of them switches places with me, and I end up like 10 tiles away from my stuff. Well, let's wear this cloak again. That way, at least we have it. Yeah, but then we lose sight of the creeping horror probably. Man, that's tough. No, let's just attack the creeping horror. I don't care about the cat. Oh, never mind. Our whirlwind triggered, and we killed both of them in this one hit. Beautiful, beautiful, mate. Alright. Wearing our stuff again. Let's get rid of these cats. They cannot really harm us. Man, did you see that? What the heck happened there? There were like 2 or 3 cats, and suddenly this Kemen Rauko, this Balrog that I was talking about just a couple of minutes ago, this one that can create earthquakes, it just destroyed the wall to the north, and then suddenly I was surrounded with cats. It's probably some kind of a trap there, but oh wow, that was cool. I was left speechless there. And there's this frost Rauko coming from the east as well. Well, in this situation I will rely on my gauntlets to keep me safe from frost, because I don't want to waste turns switching gear. I will just continue whirlwind these guys, hopefully to their demise. There we go. Exchange places again. Kill the Rauko. Beautiful. Man, these cats are something else. And now I will switch to this Ring of Frost. Another creeping horror, man. Damn, I hate them. Oh. With all of these other enemies around, I won't be dropping gear this time around. I'll just bang or killing it quickly. I miss. Covers me in acid. My dwarf mask is damaged. Yeah, I knew it, man. Yeah, and it damages, so it lost one more protection. Man, I need magical gear. I need another forge, and I need to forge magical stuff that's protected, you know? Because these creeping horrors, man, so annoying. Yeah, I had, I think, 9 to 30 protection. Now, after everything, I only have 7 to 27. 8 to 33 with my skill blocking. Ay, pretty frustrating, but what can you do? Another creepy horror. Man, I need to leave this floor. What's going on? Let's go to the north, see if there's any more creatures in the room. If not, I'll drop my stuff. Yeah. Let's drop the mask. Let's drop the greaves. Let's drop the Hallberg. I cannot drop the Hallberg, man. Well, let's not drop the Hallberg then. Of course, the Ruby Serpent comes forth. So annoying, man. Let's drop the Dwarf mask again. The cat. Okay. I'm afraid. Orcish liquor, man. Now I'm stunned. Clarity. Attack in the shadow. Horror. Targets my Mithril shield again. Well, good that I crafted this Mithril shield. Otherwise, my regular shield would be unusable right now. I think it's the third time that the acid targeted my shield. I still have the ring of warmth on me, so I can safely fight these ring Raukos. Man, that has to be some kind of a vault. Yeah, let's wear this stuff again. Potion of Grace, Staff of Freedom. Let's use it from the ground to clear this rubble. Yeah, it looks like a vault of sorts. Pretty empty though. Sword of Black Iron. Well, what is this axe? -2, 3d4. Yeah, worse than ours, unfortunately. Yeah, pretty cool room all in all. The trap of cats with the ring Rauko. Double door down. That's curious. I wonder if it's just a lucky spawn, or is it a part, or is it a vault in itself, or? Couple of empty rooms. Potion of Dex, always good to have. No room for it though. Something I can drop. True Sight, Clarity, still useful. Restoration useful, Rage useful. We've got a couple of them horns. I think I will drop this little Horn of Thunder. It only stuns your enemies, which is not that, you know, good of an effect, and it's always have only a chance to stun. And our will is poor, so I think I'll drop it. Although we'll have to invest in will at some point. I think it's good to drop for now. Carry this Potion of Dexterity instead. There's a werewolf, not too concerned. Although it is poisoning us. So let's sing to counteract it. Let's move to the south just to be fighting one-on-one, because this werewolf actually managed to damage us a little bit. Another creeping horror, man. What's going on? You know what? I think I'm gonna leave this floor. I don't want to fight any more creeping horrors. Let's stop singing. Yeah, let's go to... maybe let's have a quick look here. If it's not there, I'll go downstairs. I don't want to fight creeping horrors, and it seems like this is a theme of this level, you know, creeping horror town. Yep. Alright, so we managed to get to floor 700 feet deep underground in the evil Lord Morgoth's domain of Angband. We managed to slay one of the lords of Balrogs. Got pretty sweet gloves out of the thing. Managed to craft some nice jewelry, a good brass lantern, though it is running out of fuel, so hopefully we will find some mithril to craft the Fëanorian lamp, or we find more fuel. We've got a lot of consumables. I'm feeling really good. We unfortunately lost some protection due to the freaking creeping horrors, but we're still doing all right. Still 8 to 33 protection, but you know, the deeper you go, the less relevant it becomes, unfortunately. So we'll have to be careful. We'll have to invest a little bit more into evasion, I think. Having a little bit more attack would be good. Well, we've got 6,000 experience, so I will call it here, and I will be thinking what to invest next. Part of me wants to keep this experience and take it with us in hopes of finding another forge, so that we can craft or smith some magical enchanted gear that will be protected against the creeping corrode attack. Well, we might do that. Well, yeah, we'll see. You know, we still need to boost our will and perception a little bit as well, because it's starting to show that they are, you know, poor. Thanks to poor perception and this cloak of shadows, we cannot really still see invisible creatures that nicely. And thanks to this poor will, we still cannot use staffs and horns properly. Plus, we are susceptible to getting terrified. I think we got feared a couple of times at least in this playthrough. But yeah, we had some good encounters, and we are making progress, so that's most important. And in this room there is another army of hunted dreams that I will be skipping, another style of summoning, so we can try and farm a little bit by this staircase next time. So thank you very much for watching, guys. Bye bye.